Okay, y'all, good morning, good morning. It's Tuesday morning, and I ain't heard from Zach, man. It's 10 minutes after 8, man. He's supposed to be here at 8, so I don't know, man. You know, sometimes, well, y'all know, everybody can't handle making good money, man. Everybody can't handle, you know, getting a $125 tip. And it's not really a tip, though, if you get an extra $100 from a customer, right, and then you don't show up for work the next day, you ain't got no extra money. It ain't extra no more. See, I don't know what the deal is, and but I'm in a pickle though. See, because if Francisco was still around, then it wouldn't be a problem. You know, I wouldn't even care. But you never know, he might show up, might not, ain't answering the phone, ain't answering text. So, you know, I just find it funny that, you know, all this happened the day after he got, you know, a $125 tip cash. So it's the most unpredictable, crazy shit I've ever seen, man. And you know, I mean, I don't know, man. But I got a lot of stuff I got to do anyway. I got a list, and it's actually going to be a pretty easy mowing day. We only had on the list today. And again, it goes back to, you know, it don't matter how many properties you're doing. There's only like 5 properties on the list today, but it's over $600. I mean, I guess this is just, I guess it's just par for the norm, man, you know. But to me, it just seems ridiculous to get extra money. It'd be like me, like I talk about all the time, you know, it'd be like me, you know, going and doing a bobcat job for $1,000 and giving up, you know, $800 in lawns to do that $1,000 job. It's the same concept, you know, with the help. If they make, you know, really good money one day, and then they don't come to work the next day, then they really didn't make good money, you know, because they got a zero for the next day. And to me, it's really, and you know, y'all, I cry about it all the time. You know, it's really more about a respect thing, not having the decency to call or text, really. I'm a big boy. I can shuffle things around if I know, but not knowing, man, is ugly. And then Francisco not, you know, and it's double disrespectful because dude knows that Francisco is out of the country. So really taking a risk doing that to me this time of year, and with the situation like it is, because if I'll go hire somebody. I mean, I might have to anyway, even if dude did come to work. So yesterday, we worked from like 9 to, I don't know, I think dude got off work yesterday about, you know, we worked like 9 to 1, and you got $100 on yesterday. More money don't always mean more production. More money don't always mean a better life. More money can take you down paths that you would never go down if you didn't have more money. Good morning, this is Ray.
Hey, Ray. You do landscaping?
I do. What you got?
Okay. About an acre, 450 Peaks Crossing Drive. Yeah, we're moving in. We're moving in from Griffin. So.
Okay, so is a property that you want to do at 450 Peaks Crossing Drive?
Yeah, just cutting lawn and weed eating. That's it.
I mean, Okay. I'm trying. And you're fixing to move? Is that what you said?
Yep. So there's nothing in the yard yet. It's just.
I'm fixing to pull out right now, dude. I can pull in there and take a look at it right now.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Are you there?
There?
Are you there now?
No. We're in the. Yeah, we're packing.
Okay, no worries. I'll take a gander at it and I'll text you.
All right.
So let me make sure I got the scope. So you just want the lawn mowed and the front and the back?
Yes, sir. That's it, sir.
All right. You have a good day, man.
Sir. You too.
All right,
you too, sir.
Yep.
See ya.
That's right here. I mean, that's like I'm at 300 and he's at 450. So he's right down the street here. So yeah. And that, see, I say I don't do one-time cuts, but I'll do that because, well, why would I not? It's like, you know, five houses down from me. So why would I not do that? You know? And it's clear and evident that he don't have time. He's moving. So, you know, if I go down there and I charge him $70 or whatever, then, you know, I could probably do the property. Matter of fact, I'll probably cut the property at some point in time. There's only about, in my whole neighborhood, there's only about, and there's probably 80 houses or so, something like that in my neighborhood. And there's probably only 20 that I've never cut before. At some point in time, I have cut 60 of the 80 in this neighborhood, at least one time. As I look up the street, I'm looking up the street and I can't see any that I ain't cut, you know, on both sides of me, other street, everywhere. So, now, back to my immediate issue. I ain't got no help today. And I tell you what, normally what I do, because this kind of thing is, it's I don't know, it's not as common as it was last year, but I mean, y'all know that it happens, you know, pretty frequently. And usually when it happens the most is when a guy gets too much money. The more money a guy out here makes, in my experience, the less likely he's going to come to work the next day. And, you know, $120, you know, on a Monday morning, cash money, that's a windfall for some of these guys. Well, you need to get on down the road, man. It sounds like you need to get to work. You damn right I do. But I'm okay. I know exactly what I'm gonna do today. Because when I hadn't heard from him, I already knew that what I was gonna do today, which is the same thing I was gonna do if he were here. I was actually gonna, we were just gonna do the 4 or 5 properties that I got on the list today, and I was gonna, pay the same as I would if we'd have done 6 or 7 properties. We just would have been done faster, right? So at the end of the day today, I don't have to have nobody out here, but it's always easier when I do. I'm gonna load up another thing too that I noticed, and maybe some of you guys, mechanic guys, can tell me. So on the X-Mark that Francisco usually runs, I had it in the garage. I had it in my shop, and so I got on it yesterday morning to move it out of the way so I could put the Bobcat back in there. Well, I cranked it up, and one of the hydros wouldn't move. Right? I've never experienced this before with any X-Mark machine I've ever had. And I'm like, wow, that's odd, you know. And then as a machine, I let it run for a couple of minutes, just kind of looking at everything, you know. and then it did start to, you know, move. It's like the hydraulics were cold or whatever, if you will. So I'm like, well, damn, that's odd. So I just moved it out of the way of the, so I could put the Bobcat in there. I pulled it to the side, and you know, it's still inside the building. And so I checked the hydro fluid, and on the side that wasn't moving, or was hesitant to move. And I looked down in the reservoir, and it was bone dry. I don't know how that happens, because there's not a leak anywhere. I mean, and y'all saw, I got videos of me changing the hydro fluid and the hydro filter, right? Just, you know, I mean, a couple 100 hours ago. But the one thing that I did, and it's the only thing that I can think of, and maybe some of you guys that know a lot more about chemical makeup and stuff like that can tell me, I did not put, well, I can show you. Let me just show y'all, because I got to go in the shop anyways. Okay, guys, so I'm in the shop this morning just for a brief moment, like I was telling y'all in the truck. So when I changed the hydro fluid in this mower and in the surging mower, which is right there, well, I didn't have enough of the Exmark name brand, you know, hydro fluid. So what I did is, instead of me putting the Exmark stuff in, I put this in, same stuff I put in the Bobcat, right? I mean, you know, I'm thinking, okay, and so that's what made, well, I don't know if that's the difference, but this is what you're supposed to put in here. See? And yeah, which is basic engine oil in the hydros. See, that's the bad thing about me not being on the mower. See, if I'd have been on the mower, I would have noticed all these things that, let's see how much is in it. See, it's probably got too much in it now, because these things are not supposed to be all the way full. But it's always something out here, y'all. Always, man. It's never the end, right? It's never the end. If I'm not dealing with a customer, I'm dealing with the labor. If I'm not dealing with the labor, I'm dealing with the equipment. The lawn care business will take its toll on you for sure. It will. And my thought is you better get in it, make your money, and then develop your exit strategy, because there's going to be a time when you're gonna not want to do it no more. And it ain't that I don't want to do it no more. It's just that, well, I don't know, man. I'm just burned out, man. And you know, a lot of this is coming from me in, you know, August, and usually my mindset is a little bit different in August than it is in April. So okay, so y'all saw that. I got that mower with me. We're going to see what's going on. I wonder, could that hydraulic fluid, I mean, it's what I put in the Bobcat. I mean, that, I don't understand, man. Could it be evaporating out of there? I don't know, man. So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna ride by and see which property it is. I can't remember the address that dude gave me is 450, 400. Yeah. So let's jump out and walk it real quick, y'all, with the camera. It ain't gonna. I mean, it's not bad at all. They just probably ain't got time. Good looking grass, really, man. Easy property. This is just a mow, blow, and go. So, and you know, I just live about 6 houses up. So, yeah. I don't think I've ever cut this one before. Pretty neat, man. You'll see it ain't bad at all. $70. All right, y'all. So here we go. Let's do it. Okay. Now I gotta focus on what I need to do today. See how all this stuff that y'all talking about, all this stuff that y'all see, this is all required to be me. You know. I had one guy come in the comments, and he's always coming in there a little bit sideways, you know, just a little bit, and that's okay, dude. I'm not, you know, that the reason that lady gave Zach all that money, you know, $100 tip, because he does all the work. I mean, you sound ridiculous, dude. I mean, without me, none of that happens. Zach's not gonna move them trees with a bobcat he don't have. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me grab this check. Dude, you gotta love it, man. So I got a check for one of my commercial customers. They have a bunch of properties, and they just bought 2 more. And they're the same owners of the property where they added that zoysia grass that we did yesterday. So I just had to talk with her about, you know, how we're going to invoice that, because we've been cutting the roadside for years, and now we're going to be cutting the roadside and the zoysia grass and the back. So we got all that work, right, additional work. And then she told me he just bought 2 more properties right over here in Sharpsburg. She gave me the address. She said, you're going to be doing them too. She said, I don't know when he's going to close on them, but he bought 2. Okay, y'all. So I got the tripod out today. I'm gonna mow all this right here, and I'm gonna back up just a little bit because it goes here in front of the house, and then all the way around the side and back around to the driveway here and down the drain. Usually what I do is I go this way, I come this way a couple trips, a couple passes, right, so I don't throw grass all over the driveway. Then I don't have to blow the driveway off. But if I had somebody with me, I would just go this way, right? But I don't, so you have to modify things just a little bit when you solo out here. So I'm gonna back up, and I'm gonna put y'all on time lapse. Guys coming on YouTube, and they're not really developing relationships, and they're going to run into a wall eventually. I like developing relationships, so when I get these jobs and stuff, it's a long-term thing. It's not just, you know, a one-time deal. I've seen a few guys come on YouTube, and they're like, you know, screw them people, I don't need them, screw this, screw that. Well, that tells me that you're young in the game. And what that tells me, and that also tells me that you're gonna hit a wall, and once you hit the wall, you're gonna wish you hadn't have done all that, because you burning bridges, and you don't never want to burn a bridge unless you absolutely have to. Sometimes you just have to, but I'm not going to alienate a customer over something that's not business. It's got to be business. It's got to be where they ain't paying me, they're messing around with the timing, all that kind of thing. You know, not just because they don't want to, because they want to pay in cash and not pay with an app or whatever. I mean, I'm never going to limit myself. I want to make sure people can pay me easily, however they want to pay me. It doesn't matter to me, you know, as long as they're paying me, right? And as long as I don't have to run them down for my money, you know. Of course, I prefer them pay me with, you know, apps and all. But some people want to leave a check. Other people want to pay in cash. And, you know, I'm not going to not do a property because they want to pay me in cash. By doing that, you're limiting yourself, and you might be knocking yourself out of one customer that may turn you on to 5 other customers, and those 5 other customers may turn you on to 20 other customers. Those 20 other customers may turn you on to 50 customers. You know, I ain't worried about Google reviews and being #1 on Google and none of that shit. All that's irrelevant. I don't advertise at all, and we do really good, and I don't have to go through a lot of stuff bidding on properties and all this kind of thing. I don't have to go through a lot of that stuff, you know. Okay, y'all, so I got those. Well, I got 3 done, so $450. Now I'm at it's 12 o'clock. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go over here to back to my neighborhood, and I'm gonna do that one that I looked at this morning that I showed y'all. Easy peasy. Okay, I'm gonna go on and cut the back. It's already got the mower back here, so. Okay, y'all, so y'all see I just got done with this one. Yeah, and that's about all I'm gonna do today. Well, I could go do another one in the neighborhood, but you know, I don't have to. It's 1:45, and you know, it's all good, man. I mean, I'm just shy of what did I make? Whatever 440 plus 70 is. So 510. 510 is 130. It ain't bad. And I don't have to pay nobody nothing. I mean, my expenses are really minimal. And if I'd have had somebody out here with me, we probably would have done, you know, $700. But I would have had to give them $100 to $125. You know? See what I'm saying? So yeah, there's that. Alright, y'all, so I had a decent day solo, you know, no big deal. And yeah, we'll live to tell another day, man. Live to make another dollar, and on another day, y'all, I'll kick it.